My name is Montana, and today I'm going to be talking about how strengthening your physical body can help improve your life in all aspects. Now, to start, I want you to think about the best you will ever become, the most successful, the most fulfilled person you will ever be. How do you look? What do you see? Maybe you have a big house, some nice cars, a happy spouse. But how do you look? Are you fat? Can you barely move? Are you always sitting down, or are you always on the move? Are you in shape? Now, I want you to look at your life, look at your mental well-being. How would you judge yourself? How would you rate yourself? How do you think you can improve? I'm going to be talking about how moving your physical body, strengthening your physical self, can help sharpen your mental wit, can help you become more successful, more fulfilled as a person. To begin with, I went to the doctor. I found out I had scoliosis. Not detrimental news, but explained why my back hurt so much. He made some recommendations, gave me a opioid, and sent me on my way. I went to him 2 months later. My back pain was severe. I could barely get out of bed, could barely move. Being the young person that I am, I couldn't explain why this happens, why I, such a young person, at such a young age, had such terrible back pain. I didn't know what to do, and to be quite frank with you, I was severely depressed. I couldn't go with my friends, I couldn't do anything. The doctor recommended that I go to the gym. Being desperate and out of options, I obliged. Walking into the gym, I immediately felt intimidated. All these big people, all these huge men lifting weights. I didn't understand at the time, but this one moment, deciding to stop being in pain and move, would change my physical well-being, but also my mental well-being. Now, let me start by asking you what happens when you work out. You sweat. As soon as you move, you sweat. You feel everything melt off of you. You enter a mindset of movement. Everything, all your stress melts away. Your body's filled with endorphins and you're on edge. You push yourself and you push yourself and you push yourself. And in this, you're changing your physical well-being, but you're also changing your mental well-being. Now you may ask, how does lifting a dumbbell help me become a better person? And I have a simple answer for you. It helps you become a better person by changing you. Now, you may think, I'm fine with the way I am. I'm confident. I'm fulfilled. I'm happy. But let me ask you, are you? Are you really? Are you confident in the way you look? Can you look in the mirror and not be scared of what looks back? By working out, I found that the mirror is my best friend and my worst enemy. Looking every day, I saw the progress. Slowly but surely, I moved myself to my goals. My back stopped hurting after a while, but I didn't stop. I didn't stop going to the gym. I didn't stop lifting weights, and I didn't stop exercising because I was in a better state of mind. Science has proven that there is a direct link between depression and immobility. Statistics have shown time and time again that every year Americans become less active and more depressed, more anxious, more stress-filled. You may wonder, why is that? You may see no correlation between the lack of movement and the lack of mental stability. But statistics prove otherwise. I ask you one thing, how can you move and become a better person? Movement teaches you not only to continue even through the pain, to fight until the very last, until you can no longer fight again. But it also teaches us to be our worst critics. It teaches us that we are not a problem, but we are a solution for ourselves. And in ourselves, we find that we are the only thing we need to keep going. That we can look in the mirror and we cannot be afraid of what looks back. Because you are the only thing holding yourself back from being a better person. And this philosophy behind working out, behind moving, not only dictates how you look, but it dictates how you feel. When you walk out of the gym, you feel limitless, without bounds. You feel like the world is at your fingertips and you have no problem taking it. When you push yourself to the limit, you find that this real life moment of pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing past your limits not only applies to the gym, but transcends it into every moment of your life. You realize that you can push for everything that you want, that you can fight for your goals, and that you no longer have to look to others for what you should be, but you can look within yourself. That every day you can work on yourself, not only physically, but mentally. There's a direct correlation between how you feel and how you perceive the world. And to say that your physical well-being has no correlation to your mental well-being is absolutely ludicrous. Now, being a person who works out 3 times a week, I assume that it's hard to take my advice. But when you look at the people's stories who are obese and who couldn't move and were severely depressed, severely anxious, it's really compelling evidence. And without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt, you must be asking yourself, how can I become the best me? How can I be successful and reach my goals? It's not a simple path, and it will never be. But working out is a stepping stone to get to where you need to be. Not just physically, but mentally. Without a body to carry you, where will you go? Without a muscle to pull you up, where will you be? Without that stepping stone, what will happen to you? If you never push yourself to be a better you, what will you become? Now, I realize that in this, you might just push it off, realize that working out might not have an effect for you because you don't believe that the simple action of moving your body can have any impact on your life. But when your body hurts, when you can no longer walk because your spine is curving so much that you can barely get out of bed, I want you to put yourself in that position. Moving gave me my life back. Moving allowed me to be the best me I can be. Work hard, play hard. A gym motto that most people live by. But the truth behind it is, working hard will allow you to be a better player. It will allow you to be the better you that you can be. Because when you can look at yourself in the mirror and feel that confidence, that will come to you in every moment of your life. And in saying that, that's been my presentation. I hope you enjoyed.